You were about to mention something about a prophecy. Well, when we were discussing, does the Old Testament describe a son of God, et cetera, et cetera? You were about to say
Isaiah 9:6 is an example.
Isaiah 9:6. Perfect. Are you aware of the differences between the text types of Isaiah 9:6? No. Just say no.
As far as I know, no.
Okay. So you said you have a Bible. Can we just do this exercise? Can you read from yours and I'll read from mine?
For a child is born unto us, a son is given unto us, and will be the government upon his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Amazing. Okay, let me read to you my version. Okay. You know what the Septuagint is?
Yes.
The Septuagint is the preferred rendering of the Old Testament for the New Testament authors. When they cite a passage from the Old Testament, it's usually from that ancient version made in the 3rd century, supposedly, of the Septuagint. This is what it says in the Septuagint. For a child is born to us, and a son is given to us, whose government is upon his shoulder. And his name is called the Messenger of Great Counsel. For I will bring peace upon the princes and health to him. Does that sound like Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace?
No.
That is an older version than the version that you're reading. You're reading from the Masoretic text. Okay, so how is it possible that you can use that as a proof text when there's a corruption in it? And we can go on and on. We can go to Isaiah chapter 7. We can go to Isaiah 42. We can go to the various renditions of the Psalms in Isaiah that Paul quotes. Paul quotes from the Septuagint version. And sometimes they quote from a version that's in between the Septuagint and the Hebrew. So this is, when you keep saying these are the prophets of God, no. These are the scribes of Alexandria. These are the scribes of the school of Tiberius that are telling you these things. So now where you have a text type, you have Dead Sea Scrolls version, which has different books and different number of Psalms and a different length of the book of Exodus and a different length of the book of Esther and a different length of the book of Jeremiah, 15% longer. And the Septuagint, which has also extra Psalms, which has extra books. The Apocrypha are all in the Septuagint. They're not found in the Masoretic text. You're taking all of these things for granted, yet you've never really considered, do they come from God to begin with? And I can show you false prophecies within those texts as well, in the New Testament and the Old Testament. You believe in a corrupt text. We were asking you, do Jews believe in a Trinitarian concept? Early Christians didn't believe in a Trinity. There's not a single Christian prior to like the middle of the 3rd century who believed in a Trinity like you believe in. They were like logos theorists and monarchians and subordinationists, let alone Jews.